Today I want to play Infinity Nikki, but we're building a house with the new home feature. I'm really excited to be partnering with Infinity Nikki as the sponsor of today's video so that we get to check out this feature together. I know I haven't played the game on the channel before, so if you're unfamiliar, Infinity Nikki is an open world dress-up adventure game that is super cozy but also very intriguing and exciting to explore. The home feature is new with version 1.9 and version 1.10 is actually available now. I'll have a link down below so you can download it. I know a lot of you like to build alongside me, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So when you first start out, you'll get to the home floating island, which is actually shaped like a heart, and this is what you'll see when you first get here. The landscaping immediately stuck out to me. It's so pretty. And you'll meet the yardlings when you get here. They'll kind of guide you through how the home feature will work. And this is the house that you'll start out with. So you can either start with this and decorate the rooms how you want if you don't want to build a house from scratch. And when you're in construction mode with the construction ability outfit, that will take you into the build mode where you're able to edit things, copy things, delete things. And you'll see even with the starting house, everything is super customizable. The fences and the fence posts are all individual pieces that you can take apart, and the foundation pieces you can place one by one. But I'm going to be a little ambitious today and start from scratch here. What I find really useful, especially when you're starting with the basic structure, is using this quick build feature. Basically, if there's any kind of furniture or structure that you want to place, you can bring it down here to the quick build bar, and then when you're back out here, you can just hit the corresponding number to grab one of those items. So just like this, and I'm already getting the base foundation for our little structure. And you might be noticing that I'm rotating things. As you progress with the home abilities, you'll be able to unlock things like free rotation and multi-axis rotation. I really like all the advanced settings that you'll be able to unlock, like the floating and collision settings and being able to customize the movement and rotation distances. So right now I have the single rotation distance at 15 degrees, but you can actually take that down to 1 if you want to get a very specific angle. So I think I'm liking this as the base of our little structure today. And I'm wondering if I could grab these stair pillars to kind of give a more finished look to the stairs. And maybe I'll grab a flower bed to put in here as well. I think I'll get us started like this. Ooh, and I think I'm going to add a little bump out with a bay window on this side. And it looks like I've actually run out of one of the smaller wall pieces I need. So I'm going to just craft another one. You can actually purchase different sketches from the yardlings so that you can craft more items to decorate. And this looks about how I want it. And I'm going to place these hardwood floor pieces. There are big ones and small ones depending on what you need. And if you hold down, you can actually place multiple, which makes it kind of easy, especially if you're having trouble figuring out how to exactly snap them. And you've probably noticed that we've gone through day and night while I was building that. So I just wanted to point out the lighting, how it comes through the windows. It's really realistic and accurate. It uses Unreal Engine 5's Lumen technology. And I feel like that's really helped it achieve this very accurate and natural look and kind of sets it apart in that way. And another thing I feel like is pretty useful and unique to this build mode is the floating mechanic. Just really adds to the fantasy element of the game. When you're floating in build mode, you can hit T to create a floating platform. And that way, you're kind of able to build wherever you want. And so now I'm up here and I want to think about the roofing. I famously am not good at roofing in any situation. I think I want to go in with the large roof tile, and I can snap them and then drag them like that. Wait. That actually kind of worked. Yes, that is exactly how I wanted that to go. And then I believe I can grab this wall triangle and hopefully, yeah, get that exactly like that. And you don't have to stay with these default colors either. There is a dye mechanic, so I might change a couple of these to look a bit more like their exterior walls. There are a few different options, and you can use the rainbow paint, which you can craft, or use astrolites to buy. I would love to kind of bring a little bit more life to the outside, and I'm thinking I could do that with a vine or two. I might try to mount those on the side of the house there. That's really pretty. And then maybe I'll just get a wooden chair on the porch area. Something that's useful, especially when you're in furniture placement, is to not allow floating. In some circumstances it's useful, but when you're trying to do a house like this, obviously you want to make sure things aren't floating. I think for lighting, I'll pop in this chandelier. Ooh, and what if I got a kitchen cupboard in between the windows there? I also kind of want a sitting area. We'll do here. We'll do a chair there for Nikki. And Momo has a throne too, so we need to add that. I think we could also add a table with a couple chairs right here. Ooh, and we could do this nice thin table right here in the entryway. I would love to be able to slide in this bookshelf. I think I just want to add a little bit of clutter like the tea set, and we can do a decorative painting here. Ooh, and some deluxe books. And then I thought in here could be the bedroom. We'll get the bed right there, and then I think we can squeeze in a side table. I would really love to get this tassel lamp on the side. I think that has to be one of of my favorite build items in this game so far. And for some other decor, let's get a picture on the wall and maybe another picture on the wall. Is it bad that I want the closet, but it kind of covers up the window? It kind of doesn't though. Like you could still see the window there. And maybe we'll get another seating area here and a wall lamp. And something is missing. Plants. Of course, we must add plants. Let's get a little flower pot, get a ceramic vase there, default ceramic flower pot on the little dining table. Oh, we could do the big guy somewhere. I like this one. Could I get it kind of like here on the corner maybe? Yeah. What about transparent vase? How are we feeling about transparent vase? In my opinion, the flowers really make this. Coming back out here, I just want to show you, there's also these massive terrain items that are covered in like flowers and grass. And if you want to kind of do your own terrain manipulation and start building on top of these, that's absolutely an option. You can really make it like look built into the world if you want. And I think I'll just throw in a little bit more landscaping around here. So here is how our little house is looking. I'm very obsessed. The lighting and the furniture are so detailed. I love the plants. And maybe building something from scratch like that isn't your thing. So when you're in build mode, you can actually grab presets. So there's some preset furniture layouts like this tea ceremony set, or you can even place the entire house like we had seen from the beginning and decorate it with some of the pre-made furniture sets. Like we can grab a fireplace or do this gorgeous bedroom set. Like I know some of you are more of a decorator rather than a builder, and the others are more of a builder instead of a decorator. So the presets kind of provide some good options there. And so that's where saving things as schemes and being able to share the home code really comes in handy, because people can make a structure and then share it so other people could decorate it. People could share decorations and make it so other people can put them in their home structures. If you want to be sharing your creations with your friends, just make sure that you're on the same server. And another build feature I wanted to quickly mention is the 3-axis rotation, which you can unlock. And so instead of just rotating it on one axis, you can actually change which axis on which to rotate it. And that provides a really interesting level of customization. I've seen some people do some really fun things with this. And you can even use some of Nikki's other abilities in the game with the home abilities. That's where like the floating construction comes from. And so when we first got the home feature, when I first started building, I found the lack of an undo button a little bit frustrating, but they've actually just added it with version 1.10. So you can just Control Z for undo. I saw a lot of other people mentioning the same thing, so I'm really glad that they listened and added that. And they're already working on implementing some other pieces of player feedback as well. Now, construction isn't the only new ability that comes with the home feature. There's also the planting ability, which is useful because you need these flowers and materials to craft different things for the home. There's also the fish keeping ability. I love this outfit for some reason. It's just like the color scheme or something is so nice. But yeah, you can have different fish ponds and raise different fishlings. And you can also invite different animals with the animal inviting. And the star collecting ability outfit. I love the outfit. It's obviously useful, but the outfit is just chef's kiss to me. But it helps you find the meteorites that you're also going to need for some crafting. And with the launch of the home feature, they've also started the Infinity Nikki home building contest. Players are able to submit their creations to be judged by a judging panel and then potentially win some prizes. The submission period is from September 1st to September 28th, the review period, which goes until the 9th of October. And the award announcements will be through October 11th to the 18th. The second and third prize winners of the Popular Builder Awards will receive in-game diamonds and an IKEA gift card. And the first prize winner will receive in-game diamonds and an Alienware laptop. The winners of the Excellent Builder Awards will all receive in-game diamonds as well as the Infinity Nikki Whimstar cushion. And anyone who has an accepted submission will receive 100 in-game diamonds. I'll have this all linked down below. Make sure that you look through the event rules and get ready to vote on your favorites. There have also already been some really cool creations that people have been sharing. This princess in the pea bed is such a cute idea. I don't think I ever would have thought of this myself, but the curtains and the plushies and the plants just all go together so well on this. Someone also did a build inspired by a Christmas tree. Like, I thought my little house was cute, and then people are out there doing this. People have also been doing some incredible work with the terrain items, and have been creating some gorgeous nature-inspired builds. People have also been making multiplayer dungeons, you know, just casual things to do. But this made me laugh because it's just like everyone's going to do something different, and that's what I love about build modes like this. And then this house with like the passageway underneath with the fountain is so pretty. I want to live there in real life, please. I am such a milk tea lover, so this raccoon milk tea pop-up is very much up my alley. It's so cute. Someone also did a Santorini like dome city inspired build, and this is such a different aesthetic but with the same build tools. So I thought this was really, really cool as as well. Oh, and then I wanted to show off this because this really highlights the 3-axis rotation. Someone set up their own filming booth by rotating the different flowers. And so yeah, here's another look at what I've built today. I had so much fun. Thank you again to Infinity Nikki for sponsoring today's video. I will have a link in the description for you to download it, and I'll also link Infinity Nikki's socials down below so you can follow and keep up with anything new. If you did make it all the way to the end of the video, go ahead and comment a flower emoji because I am just obsessed with all of the flowers on the home island. Don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe to my channel if you like house building videos. All of my socials are linked down below as well. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a lovely tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!